Hi, and welcome to Smells Like 90s Rock. It's Sheila, Hot Toddy, and DJ P.O.R.C. And what are we, 2 frickin' weeks away from Christmas? Christmas is on a Friday this year, so yeah, we're like literally 2 weeks away.
Yeah, all the good holidays happened on weekends in 2020. But of course, we can't really do anything to celebrate them.
Of course not. Thanks, COVID. Thanks a lot.
I guess I should put my tree up soon.
Well, you still don't have your tree up?
No.
Why not?
I hate...
All right.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point, but you live in an apartment with people you usually don't know, and well, no, there's no reason. I get it, but I mean, our house is beautiful right now. Look, you got the blue lights on the door back here, and then as we turn around, there's the tree, and we've got stockings. I don't know if you can see them because I can't really turn the computer anymore because of the cords. Got all kinds of stuff going on up in here. You gotta get someone in the Christmas spirit. By the way,
I hate Christmas.
You hate Christmas? How can you hate Christmas?
I don't like the holidays at all.
How?
I hate that we're like forced to celebrate them and.
2 weeks. Thanks, COVID.
I'm not a huge fan of the holidays.
I enjoy the holidays. I don't know. I tend to be in a better mood during the holidays.
I don't like the weather more than anything, but.
Oh no, I love the weather.
No, I'd rather it be. I like it to be like the fall. I like fall weather, but yeah, now we're getting into. Well, I go by Woods Livin. If Woods Livin is cold, if you're cold, Woods Livin is cold. Bring him inside.
See, for me, I don't care about Woods Livin, and so if he freezes, like,
well, he's still a human being.
I mean, build a fire, figure it out.
Well, damn.
But yeah, I love the cold. So
no,
I mean. You're saying that to me, and like, P.O.R.C, wouldn't even let him move into his same apartment complex. So,
to be fair, he can move into the complex, right?
Move in my apartment.
That's right.
He cannot be my roommate. He can be my neighbor. He cannot be my roommate.
Exactly.
In no circumstances whatsoever.
Exactly.
He's at that reason.
He's got a place now, according to P.O.R.C. He told us last week that, right?
Yeah, with somebody.
We're not real sure where. We don't know if he's safe or anything, but
safe. Yeah, safe.
Yeah, safe.
That's the word that we would choose. Safe.
Mm-hmm. We don't know if he's then, but we know he's out there somewhere. Woods Livin, we'll dedicate a song to you.
What?
I don't know.
What song?
I'm hoping he's not listening, so I don't have to dedicate him anything.
I mean, what song is applicable to Woods Livin?
You're like legit.
Looking up songs for the poor.
You're legitimately curious now, P.O.R.C, aren't you? You want to know what song would be befitting for a Woods Livin.
By the crash test stuff. It's hard to really know what he says when he talks because he goes.
There was no.
That was that fiddle.
Yeah, you're right.
He tends to slur his words because he's drunk and whatnot at work.
Oh, Woods Livin. I thought you were talking about the crash test dummies. Like, you don't know that they're alkies.
I know Woods Livin, though. Word.
Well, I will say this. I want to round of applause for DJ P.O.R.C because he actually got the Christmas play written and done on time. So,
oh, wow. I didn't know it was done.
Yes, he sent it to me just the other day.
You want me to send you a copy, Sheila? I just assumed we would. I don't really
I'm gonna
know.
do a cold read.
You got to do it. You got to do a cold read. Like
I gotta do a cold read.
That's right. I don't actually read it myself. When I write it, well, I mean, obviously I know what's going on, but when nobody writes it, I just kind of glance it to make sure I get all the sound effects and everything, and then we just go in cold with it, folks. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
That way, like, if we need to, we can read sniffs on air.
Sniffs.
Jazz it up a little.
Jazz it up a little.
Jazz it up with your own improv.
That's right.
Hey, is pork loose tonight?
Just in case my writing sucks, which it does.
Well, I do need.
It doesn't. Your writing is wonderful.
Your writing is great, but I need
I just always go off script.
I do need to rebut something that I came across in the play. We won't give too much away here, but it's something about me forcing you all to do stuff for the Toddcast. I would like a for instance on that, because I may have you all say a couple things every once in a while. I'm talking once or twice a year.
How much is my voice on your podcast?
You're on it every week, but what we do, but what we do on the Toddcast is this. I take the best segment from this show and put it and make it a part of the Toddcast, and that's your all's contribution.
I'm not in this fight because I don't mind doing things for the Toddcast, because I was about to say, as Todd knows, I always ad-lib, because whenever he has me do something, 90% of the time I go off script.
And it's great.
So
it's funny.
That's kind of how I do it. But I think Pork has some deep-seated issues with his likeness being appropriate for the podcast.
I guess so.
That's a personal problem.
I don't understand. Like, he must take the 1 or 2 times a year that I ask him to do something a little extra, and he just holds it as tight as he can against every nerve in his body.
You know what though? He wrote it, so you'll read it.
But I was just skimming it, and I came across that, and I was like, what the hell? You don't do for the show. This is it. What we do right here is what you do for the show.
Play this year, and I was feeling passive aggressive.
Oh, was that what it was? Oh, Sorry, it was your turn. You haven't written it in 3 years, but I get mine next year. I got to write it next year, so deal with it. This was your year, bruh.
I tried to make sure it wasn't too dark, considering the circumstances that this year has brought.
It could be as dark as possible if you wanted it to.
Yeah, I write dark plays.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Oh yeah, we know.
Yeah,
great.
Last year's play, I was like, my God.
People died last year, and they pooped their pants.
It all needed to happen.
There was so much.
It was like a foretelling of what was going to happen.
It really was. Actually, the 2018 and 2019 Christmas plays both had a lot of poo in them. Is there a lot of poo in this one, Pork?
No.
Don't ruin it for our listeners. They're going to tune in for a reason.
You're right. Don't tell me. I'll find out.
You'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah.